Now let me introduce Tim Sharky, who will present the student commencement address. Tim hails from Hazlet, Michigan. He's a finance major and a scholar in our Financial Markets Institute. Soon he's going to begin his career as a private equity analyst for Shore Capital Partners in Chicago, Illinois. He has made the most of his time here on campus. For the past 2 years, he has served as president of the Michigan State University Finance Association. He has also served as a Broad business mentor, volunteered for H Foundation Cancer Research, and been a part of the Spartans ski club. Tim is also quite a hockey player. Prior to MSU, he was a former captain of the 2014 national champion Capitals AAA hockey team. He also served as a skating coach and hockey trainer. Now get this, last but not the least, today is Tim's 22nd birthday. I can think of no better way to celebrate that occasion than for him to address his fellow graduates. Please join me in welcoming Tim.
How's everybody doing? Thank you for the great introduction, Dean Gupta. Fellow graduates, Broad faculty, proud families, and our board siblings, hang in there. I'll do my best to make this one quick. It is an honor to be here representing the Eli Broad College of Business graduating class of 2019. From the first day of kindergarten to our final days in college, time has both gone by like a flash, and yet it feels like an eternity to some students, and I know some of our parents as well. I'd like to start with a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. "A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus." From day one of my time at Michigan State, I have seen leadership qualities emulated in these Spartans within the business college. Students who realize the importance of mentoring their younger classmates to reach that next level in a collaborative and team-oriented environment. Students who aren't afraid to take control and speak their minds without the fear of standing out or being different, challenging that status quo head-on. Whether it be leading in the classroom, internships, or in the community, members of the Broad College have been setting the bar high since I first stepped foot on this campus. Staying late to study for that exam or accepting any task that comes their way on the job, this consistent effort, day in and day out, constantly compounds and leads to great strides, both professionally and personally. There comes a time when people may ask, how did they get there? Or state, what an overnight success, when many do not realize that these leaders in Broad were putting in the work and doing the things that others would not, so one day we could achieve the things that others cannot. I remember walking these halls as an eager freshman, excited to learn, begin my 4, potentially 5 years of college, trying out every student organization I could while working to figure out where I belong. It wasn't until I came into contact with a group of seniors with full-time offers in hand, seeming to have it all, that I really started to think about my future. Naturally, I was very intimidated. I mean, they had their jobs and lives all figured out, right? I was just a freshman. What did I know? Fast forward 4 years, and now standing here as a graduating senior, I realize they didn't have everything figured out. Because I know I sure don't. My past few weeks have sounded a little something like this. Dude, we really still haven't gotten our cap and gowns yet. Wait, every single restaurant in mid-Michigan is already booked for a graduation dinner? When do I even start my job? How long did you say the line's gonna be at Harper's tonight? See, those seniors I met, they didn't have it all sorted out. They didn't have a roadmap for the next 30 years of their lives. They were just as nervous, anxious, and excited about the next few years as I was. But there's one thing I'll never forget from my interaction with those seniors in Broad. I learned there was something special to this school that just isn't seen elsewhere. One conversation, one interaction turned into 2, and then 3, and before I knew it, I had a group of people willing to help me with everything from resume critiques, interview prep, which classes to take, and even how to get an internship, or just overall life lessons and advice. They didn't do it because they had to. They didn't do it because it would personally benefit them or that they would get something out of it. They did it because they saw a fellow Spartan that they could have an impact on. They did it because they knew by giving back even just 1 hour of their time would cause a snowball effect for Broad MSU, and our Spartan brand for years to come. Helping one person, who then helps another and another, well, you get the idea. This has an exponential effect that elevates the Broad College, its students, and our alumni community as a whole. This past year, I've witnessed members of our special Broad class of 2019 hosting one-on-one meetings, tutoring, and giving their advice, time, and energy back to those who seek it out. Those who are hungry to learn new things, improve themselves, and continue to grow. Broad has continually raised the bar with the commitment and dedication of this class to give back and work collaboratively as a team. Some may think that hoarding all their secrets or tips to success is the only way to get ahead in life, not letting anyone else in order to maintain a competitive advantage. But a true leader shows others the path for success, helps pave the way, and does everything in their power to provide them with the tools they need in order to thrive. Constantly challenging the traditional norms of what a good leader is and striving to reach higher, this is what the Michigan State family is all about. I'll be the first in my family to graduate from college. However, I was blessed with parents who realized the importance of education and gave me all the tools and resources I needed in order to pursue my dreams. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Now, with these privileges also come great responsibility to do well, exceed expectations, try not to embarrass my parents too often, and not to squander the opportunity I was given. Fellow Broad graduates, we were also given a great opportunity of which we must take advantage. The achievement of graduating from a premier business institution like the Broad College of Business is not something to take lightly. We must use this opportunity, leverage it, to build our Spartan brand across all corners of the globe. No matter where you go or what you do, I challenge you all to continue the legacy of Spartan leadership, but most importantly, to break the mold of consensus, challenge the status quo, and continue being leaders in all facets of your lives. Steve Jobs once said that those who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones that do. Now, as daunting of a task as this may seem, you can never underestimate the power of lending a helping hand and the ripple effect it can have on someone else's life and the others they come into contact with. Constantly growing into a tangible effect, spanning much further than ever intended, just by one simple gesture. This effect can be described with one guiding principle that has withstood the test of time, coined by a mentor and role model of mine. She calls it the ladder theory. It states that a person can move ahead in life in two ways, either by being pulled up by those above them or pushed higher by those on a lower rung. Should you lose favor with those on an upper rung and they release their grip, those below are likely to step aside and let you fall if you have not treated them with the proper respect. Progress may be slower with the push-up approach, but when you follow this path, if you make a misstep, those beneath will brace you from the fall and lift you back up. So, you may have your job offer signed, sealed, and ready to go. Or you may walk out of here straight into a job interview. Or hop on a plane for that backpacking adventure you've always been dreaming about. Whatever the case, I hope you all continue being the leaders that helped shape me and this college through these past 4 years here. For that, I'm eternally grateful for all of you. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I hate goodbyes. Still haven't watched the last episode of The Office. Always go with a see you later rather than a farewell, or just avoid the situation altogether. So, with that being said, I'll leave you with this. Just kidding, they wouldn't let me do that. Although our paths will now split from East Lansing into thousands of different directions, we must not forget where we came from, the hard work that got us here to walk across this stage, and the people who helped us along the way. We are forever one great MSU community. And with that, thank you, classmates, congratulations, and go green.
Thank you, Tim, for sharing your thoughts and experiences, and happy birthday again.